Hey guys, how you going? This is BillyEatWorld and it's Tactical Tuesday again, which is the day we take a look at some of your favourite tactical shooters. And today, for something completely different, I thought I'd take a quick look at one of my favourite guns in Insurgency, the M14 Ebr. Before we start though, I just want to apologise because last week you might have noticed I didn't actually put out a Tactical Tuesday video, and that's because I had an idea that didn't really work out. But don't worry, we're back on track now, and hopefully I can make it up for you guys another time. But anyway, to get started with today's video, the M14 Ebr is a select fire battle rifle that's available to the sniper, designated marksman, and the support kits of the security team. And that means along with the FAL and the SLR, it's pretty much halfway between an assault rifle and a sniper rifle. So bearing this in mind, you'll want to avoid picking the support kit just to use this weapon, because I don't think it's really suited for that role. And also, you won't be able to buy the Mark IV scope or the silencer with the support kit, so you're better off just leaving it for someone who wants to use an LMG. But why would you want to pick this gun over a bolt action like the M40 anyway? Well, in a nutshell, the M14 fires at 710 RPM and it has the same damage model. And that basically means that even with standard ammo, you'll have the same potential to one-shot people as well as a much better chance in CQB. In fact, with HP ammo, you can pretty much guarantee that one-hit kill, although you will have a little bit more trouble with armoured targets. Whereas, on the other hand, AP ammo will do a lot better versus armour, but as a trade-off, you won't be able to get a one-hit kill to the legs. Now, before you can start even calculating any of this though, you have to bear in mind that you need to be able to get a hit first. And to be honest, even though the M14 is more accurate than the average assault rifle, with a spread of 0.19, it's definitely not a sniper rifle. It's also got a fairly decent kick compared to even the FAL, as well as a smaller than average 20 round box magazine. So in other words, it's really not that great for close range either, but with that being said, it is a select fire weapon, so at least you have that option. Where the M14 really shines though is obviously at mid-range, which I think is the big reason it's more useful than a sniper rifle. And that's because most of the popular maps in this game are closer range maps, and rarely will you find yourself shooting at anything over 100 meters. Also, you have to bear in mind that in this sort of game, everyone at some point is gonna be expected to run in and try and capture the objective. So unless you want to be that lone sniper running in with a pistol at the end of the round, you'll at least want to try and use a gun like the M14 that stands a chance in CQB. Now, bearing all of this in mind, the M14 definitely seems like one of the better guns in game, but what really lets it down is its cost. Because at a cost of 3 supply points, you're really going to be struggling to afford everything you want, and you're going to have to make a few trade-offs. If you're like me and you always run with heavy armour, then by the time you've bought this gun, then you'll only have 5 points left to spare. And that means if you want to run with a longer range scope, like the C79, then you'll only have 2 points left for all your other gear. With that being said, as a marksman, you probably won't need to run grenades, and you can pick them up off bodies if you need to anyway. But on the other hand, I think running with a chest rig is pretty essential because you want to be staying alive for as long as possible. And that's because as a marksman, your role is to work your way into flanking positions where you can take out enemies before they get to the objective. And when you run out of ammo, well, that's it, and the 3 default mags aren't going to last very long if you're a decent player. So with that being said, I think the most obvious loadout for the M14 would be the C79 and the chest rig stepping up to grenades on the second round. But just bear in mind, this loadout isn't going to work on every single map, and if you get in too close, you'll find yourself in gunfights you can't win. So on the other hand, on closer range maps, you're probably better off running with something like the hollow sight and the foregrip instead. But one thing I will say is that I probably wouldn't bother with the 2x scope because I don't think that magnification is really worth the extra time it takes to ADS. To finish up though, I should point out that if either of these setups don't fit your playstyle, then feel free to change them to whatever you like, because the beauty of the M14 is that even though it's expensive, it's such a great all-round gun that whatever you do to it will probably still work. You don't really need ammo upgrades because it deals so much damage, and even the iron sights can actually be half decent. But with that being said, I think there's a reason I always keep coming back to one of these setups, and I think if you give them a try, you probably will as well. But anyway, guys, that just about wraps up this video. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. And as always, if you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check out the links in the description below if you want to see any more of my videos, or if you want to support my channel on Patreon. And until next time, see you later, and have a good one.